tæppe, kom bare ind. Skulle du prøve at vinde, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og tæppe, kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger tæppe, kom Kom op, vind, kom op, vind. Kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger bare da jeg taber, skulle du prøve at vinde, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger bare da jeg taber, kom bare ind. Tæppe, kom bare ind. Tæppe, skulle du prøve at vinde, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger tæppe, kom siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger bare da jeg taber, skulle du prøve at vinde, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger bare da jeg taber, kom bare ind. Tæppe, kom bare ind. Tæppe, skulle du prøve at vinde, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger tæppe, kom. Jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger bare da jeg taber, skulle du prøve at vinde, jeg siger kom og vind, at tabe, kom bare ind. Skulle du prøve at vinde, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og tabe, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger tabe, kom Come up, in, come up, in. Come up, in, jeg siger come up, in, come up, in, jeg siger come up, in, come up, in, jeg siger bare da jeg taber, skulle du prøve at vinde, jeg siger come up, in, jeg siger come up, in, come up, in, jeg siger come up, in, come up, in, jeg siger bare da jeg taber, kom bare ind. Tabe, kom bare ind. Tabe, skulle du prøve at vinde, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger tabe, kom siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger bare da jeg taber, skulle du prøve at vinde, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger bare da jeg taber, kom bare ind. Tabe, kom bare ind. Tabe, skulle du prøve at vinde, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger kom og vind, kom og vind, jeg siger tabe, kom
Hello everybody! Welcome to Playtopia Live with me, Matthias. How are we doing, guys? How are we doing? Hello there. So to your let's first of all, hello guys, welcome to today's stream. Today we're gonna play Bingo Spinner. If you wanna participate in the bar, all you have to do is go into Bingo Spinner. That is the game we have put live. Go in, click Bingo Spinner, go in live here. There you go. Here on the other side, maybe I should remove the chair behind me. Right there you have the yellow star, click on that. Then the code thing appears. The code is NIBU. It is N-I-B-U, NIBU. Just like that, put that in, and then you are part of the bar if you just play the game, and you can play whatever you feel like. I'm gonna be in the bear cabin here at the beginning of the game, but maybe I will move on to the gingerbread hut later on. Go for it, guys. Also, guys, I have put on the what is it called? The happy hour it is called. So there should be a bunch of stuff for you guys to be able to win tonight. So please go for that as well. And hello, Matthias, and happy Easter. Happy Easter. Not sure if my new profile photo is Matthias eating less. Oh, wait, what? What do you have as a profile picture? I'm thinking now. Let me move this chair so it's not in the way. That's better, right? Here we go. Cool. Welcome to some fun bingo spinner. So what I wanted to address was that I saw you guys talked a little bit about our intro song, like the song playing in the beginning. It's funny, why doesn't this work? Oh, that's the old one. What is it with the high score? I don't know if the high score thing just doesn't work, maybe. Nonetheless, the bar seems to work, so that's great. That's always something. And if you are wondering what you should do the dabs in the game, which means that every time you place down these blue things you put on the plate, then that is the ones that will give you some points in the game. Hey MT, it's good to see you. I'm going to continue watching the Dutch football KNVB Cup final. Good luck. Hope the team you are rooting for will win. I have a little soda with me today. So I wanted to address, we talked about the song. So if you guys don't know, there once were a time where we had more, how do you say, we had more time to do stuff than we have now, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing. We are now people that have way more stuff to do because we got more players and we got, we are in a growing phase and all of that. That is pretty good for us. But there was a time where we had a little bit more time to do stuff than we have now, and so some of that time was spent on doing, for example, music. That we made some music for the Danes. They know that I was singing a song at one point and stuff like that. But that is not what it's about. What it is about actually is that back then we made the song that you can hear before the stream starts, which goes "Come, Oven, come," and it's a pretty catchy song. It's pretty good. And at some point, right after it was made, we started using it here on the streams to be like, hey, this is a good song to like get people hyped for the stream while they are waiting the 15 minutes before we go live. And therefore I put it on there. And then I think in the beginning, actually, I didn't put on the, like here on the English one, I didn't put on the one with the Danish song. I think it was, we have a version where there's no song. So, like it's just it's only the melody. It's not like nobody is singing. There's no lyric in it. And that worked out, of course. And then at some point, I think I showed you guys both of them. And then I asked, which one do you prefer here on the English stream? Do you want the Danish one or do you want the one without any lyric? And then you guys actually voted for that you wanted the one with the lyric, with the Danish lyric. So that is why we play that one. And again, are you feeling good again? Yes, I am in a way better condition than I were a few streams ago. It is getting better and better. I just have a head that's itching a bit. We want the cup. Me too. Wait, what? Hello there. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, guys, all you have to do today is just play the bingo spinner and have some fun with it, chill with it, do whatever you feel like, and yeah, that's kind of it. And if you have any questions about anything, let me know. We have a bunch of time today, I think, to like sit down and talk about stuff. So yeah, feel free. I think this is one of the better streamer games because we can actually easier have a talk than usual. Dang it. Oh, I got one more. Cool. Can we get a spin? Yes, thank you. One more spin. Come, spin. Spin. Give me more. Give me... I didn't have to click. I won! Did you see that? Are you proud? That's good. Yes, Luke. Isn't that a Hecarim from League of Legends and Thundershot's profile? So funny you mentioned that. I noticed that I think it was one of the first time I saw Thundershot on here. Thundershot is really good at this bingo spinner thing, so don't get mad if you lose to Thundershot. But I agree. It is. I think it is Hecarim with the. Is it called a rainbow skin or something from League of Legends? It is indeed Hecarim. So there is a glitch in Sudoku. I heard. I saw. Our support team was on it earlier, but we are in the trouble of. I don't know how it works. If it works the same all over the world, but in Denmark at least there is Easter at the moment. Wait. What? I'm getting something in. What is that? That is getting into the picture. Yeah, it's over there, so I have to move the camera like that, maybe. Yes, I think that's good. Yeah, we have Easter. I presume that people all over the world celebrate Easter right now, and yeah, so Easter is around, and that means that people haven't been working really since Thursday, and not working today either. So if it hasn't been fixed yet, I'm pretty sure it will be fixed tomorrow. Open window and curtain. Hello! Scout came over, just chilling in Turku now. Hope people had a great Easter. You too. It's a nice picture. My younger brother plays League of Legends. Oh, really? Or I don't know. It's always bad to tell people that, but I am actually also a big a fan of League of Legends. I have been playing in the game for a while, but it is always bad because like League of Legends is one of those games where people get a little bit angry in them, and that is not always too good. Have somebody on komogvind found a monkey today? I don't know. I haven't seen it, but I haven't been looking either. Does anyone know where the monkey is today? It's been there since the start. It's not a major problem, though. Oh, but hopefully we can fix it, right? When will Lasse join us again? I asked him on Thursday stream for you guys that were there, and I don't know. I think I'm gonna ask him again tomorrow. I don't want to disturb him too much here on the holiday, but I'm gonna ask him again tomorrow, and I think he's gonna do one of the streams next week. Cause I mean, don't get me wrong, I love you guys. I love being here doing the streams, but at the same time, I also get like, oh, now I would like a break as well. Like I could use a break from doing these streams. Just because when you get a break for something, you start missing it again. So like if I could just get a break from a week or two, then and Lasse could do the stream instead, then maybe I'll be even more fresh for it. I also have the trouble now, guys. I am sorry if I'm a little bit tired today. I'm probably not as tired as I've been sometimes on the streams, but because of Easter and I have some friends that like to be up late and stuff, so I haven't been having a really healthy sleeping schedule the last few days. I have been up very late and then I have slept in because I have been off from work. But when you do that, at some point you need to turn it around, and that is what I am doing today. So I am ready for work tomorrow. So yeah, don't be mad if I what's it called even? What is it called? Gabe. What is that in English? It's completely gone right now. When yawn, it's yawning, right? Yawning. Don't be mad if I yawn. That was what I wanted to say. If the monkey doesn't appear on the Bubble 2 page first time, then return to the front page and use the search bar at the top of the bar to enter Bubble 2 and visit the page. That way he will appear. Thank you so much. Thank you. A bit boring once you've done all the levels. Yeah, this one or what? Bingo Spinner? Bingo Spinner is in a very weird position because it is in a position where we want to, how do you say? We want it to continue, but at the same time we can't really do much to the game because the code is broken, so we can't really change anything in it as I have understood it. So yeah, it is in a bit of a weird spot. Can I make this? Can I be the better one? New bar. Wow, you guys are quick. I was actually thinking that the bar was maybe a little bit too hard for you guys, but I see it wasn't. It was opposite. It was way too easy for you. So let me make it a bit more difficult for the next one. Let's try it like that. Go for it. Here we go. And no 0 spins done. All kind of bingo is so boring. In our online bingo, you don't have to shout bingo at full board, but you can. Oh, now I was the worst. Not too good. That is true, though. You don't have to. You can if you want, but you don't have to. But you can yell if you want to. Matthias, this time Thundershot beat you. Yeah, and by far. And that's what I'm saying. Thundershot is really good. Thundershot is one of the players in this game that I have noticed the most when we play Bingo Spinner. I am completely lost in that game. I just try to play to add to the bar. The switch stick to numbers. It has a real word I keep forgetting. I don't know the English one. I think we will just say number blind in Danish, right? Just like we call it word blind. Instead of dyslexic, we say word blind. I don't even know. I mean, that's very straightforward, but I didn't even get started. Oh, it makes sense now. What? Oh yeah, the new code is Riru. R-E-R-U. Riru. Riru. Sounds French. Riru. You want some Riru with your croissant? I don't know. I don't know, man. So what have you guys been doing in Easter? Anyone having any fun Easter stories, or was it all just chilled down with the family? All just relaxed out, ready for work tomorrow? Of course, some of you don't have to, but for us that have to, it is soon to that point again. I fell off my sofa today. How did that happen? I made roasted lamb and hit eggs for honey. Ooh, that sounds good. Was that fun? There is a running joke in Denmark right now. I don't know if all have seen it, but it is on especially TikTok and, like, you know, Reels, YouTube Shorts, where there's Danish people going, I want an Easter egg. I don't care that I'm a grown up. I want an Easter egg. I painted a virtual eggs, just finished the Easter farm for the 11th star and row really. God damn. God damn. That is dedication. That is dedication. Good job. You take a month for him to find them all. Oh, damn. That's a lot. Then I can tell you the story. I don't think I told it on Monday, did I? Maybe I did. If I did, I'm sorry. Then you will have to hear it again. But I was last weekend. I was at my uncle, I think it's called, right? My uncle, my mother's brother, he just bought like a place outside of the city. He's living on the countryside, and has like this big, how to say, he lives in like an old house now. But the thing is just that he bought like a bunch of land, so he has a bunch of land that he can, you know, he has like his own forest now. Not gonna lie. But yeah, so but he moved out there, and so the story is just that we were there together with the family. We aren't that many on my mother's side, so we are trying our best to keep together, of course, at these times. So we went out there together, and that was great. And then my cousin, who is the same age as me, have 2 children now, and one of them just started, you know, like to walk around and talk a bit. You know, I think she is 4 years old or something, and she, or maybe 3, I actually don't know, doesn't matter. But she then went for like an Easter egg hunt, and that was very sweet, of course. And then my uncle, her granddad, had hidden these nest of eggs, of chocolate eggs around around the area, right? And so we start out, and she starts collecting, and then like after, let's say, 20 minutes, she found all of the golden eggs. And then, you know, then my uncle was like, "Oh, I think that was all of them." And then the kid just goes like, "No, there has to be more." So the kids continue, and then they have to came up. They need to came up with it like a plan of some sort. So what they end up doing is that they end up putting like they take the chocolate egg from the bag. They had like a bag. They put the chocolate in when she found them. Then they started taking them out and then throwing them around in the area on the grass and stuff, so she could re-find them again. That was very sweet. It was a really good like if you need a good idea to make the kids entertained for a few more hours, and then just take the chocolate eggs and throw out again. Usually takes a month to find Easter hunt for eggs and lots of food and for family. Yeah, the lots of food I can agree on. I would say though that big shout out to my stepmom who decided this year she didn't make too much food. Like every single year we always sit afterwards and there was like too much food. People don't eat all of it, but I think she hit a really good spot this year. Maybe because my brother wasn't there, so she went for less food. Didn't eat my chocolate this year. Oh damn, nope, I have lost 28 pounds, so I love it. Good job. Wish that was, I don't even know how much that is, 28. Maybe I should wait and see how much that is before I say anything. 12, okay, cool. Yes, I would like to lose that kind of weight as well. Yes, 14.5 kilo, perfect. It was more like if you went, oh, that is like 28 kilos, then I was like, nah, that's too much. That's not how much I want to weigh. But like 10 kilos, I could lose 10 kilos and it will be looking good, I think. But not for me. Instead, I ate all of the chocolate eggs that my cousin's kid found. No, I didn't. We had our own grown-up candies. Were a pair of pants I bought 7 years ago for the first time. Good job. That's nice. That felt good, didn't it? I want to win first place at least once before the stream is over. Good. I mean, that is a good goal, I think. So keep on going for it. I'm sure you can do it at some point if you keep going. I met the Easter Bunny, a guy in a costume, but only child at a camp. Little Finnish dude, aged 2.5 years, was scared, so I had to carry him. A stranger Dane was safer than the bunny. Oh damn. Oh damn. But at least you probably made the kid feel comfort, which was nice. It's funny with like, I don't know if it's just me, but I think it's a little bit funny with kids. I don't know if it's always been like that or if I just were a weird kid, but I feel like they are scared of Santa. They're scared for the Easter Bunny. Like, what's going on? I think we loved them, didn't we? Am I forgetting something? Maybe I was scared for Santa as well when I was a kid. I just don't recall it. I recall it as I always found them jolly and fun. I know one thing I was scared from when I was a kid, which is actually funny because now I'm sitting here talking with you guys every single week. But you know when you watch like a circus or you watch like a performer of some sort, right? Like a person, you know, like let's say a magician, right? The magician goes around and then the magician asks, I need an assistant. Who wants to be my assistant, right? And the worst thing that could happen to me when I was a kid was to be the chosen one. Like if anyone chose me to be like, if I had to do something on stage and stuff or had to be in front of, oh my lord, I hated it when I was a kid. That was the worst. And I don't know what happened when I grew up, but something happened because at some point I suddenly started to be like a speaker at my school, and I started to be like, you know, a person that didn't mind that I had to talk in front of people, and you know, so yeah, that happened. I met the Easter Bunny. No, that's the one I have written that. Some people are even afraid of clowns. that one I can. That one we have to talk about then, because I get the clown fear, because there are some very disturbing clowns. You know, like you can get some very disturbing clowns outfits, and I don't know why they make them. So that I get. But I will agree with you. Like I remember when I was a kid. I think I've been to the circus like 2 or 3 times when I was a kid, and I remember I loved always the clown acts. I think the clown acts and the magicians were always my favorites, because the clowns were so funny always. Like they always had such a good act of fun and cheer and joy. So yeah, that one I mean I can definitely see what you mean, but at the same time I have also watched it, and I would say that is pretty scary at some points. It's also pretty hilarious at some points. Is the game hanging? It did not stop. Huh? I don't know. Maybe. A lot of people are. Well, they put so many scary clowns in movies now. Agree. And as I said again, they also make some very disturbing costumes for them. It's not like it's just that classic silly clown costume anymore. It is like with big disgusting teeth and like evil eyes, you know, and big hair, you know. They all watched the wrong movies. Damn it, I have a headache. I'm sorry to hear, Floriana. Hope it goes over. Remember to drink water. That's always the first one. I don't know, I can't remember the statistics, but there are some statistics to it where it's like the biggest reasoning behind headache is the missing of food and missing of water. Not that I'm saying that is the only reason now, but it could be. It could be. Oh, yeah. I hope that's correct using translate. I've always been afraid of the dark because you never know what's the dark hides. It was a great translation, Heidi. Thank you so much. I get you. I get you. That's same. I remember also when I was a kid, I was scared of like walking in the dark, and nowadays I'm more like that is more safe because people can't see me then. The free reason of headache is Matthias. All of them? Do I make people get headaches? I'm sorry to hear. I think I will stop the stream then if you get headache of me. That's not how it's supposed to go. I'm scared of komogvind Ludo in the mornings. What is happening in Ludo in the morning? What? Remember the prize wheel? Definitely will, but remember the prize wheel is first in 30 minutes. We have changed it a bit. So the first prize wheel you usually had after 30 minutes is gone now, so we have a bit more time to just talk and chill. And then there is a prize wheel 1 hour into the stream, then half an hour later, and then half an hour later, and then we're done for the stream. School kids, I think that's plenty to be scared of. Is that true? Do we have a bunch of school kids playing Ludo in the morning? Oh god, I didn't even know that. I remember being afraid of our basement, and I was realizing I was in my teens and still didn't like going down there. Sorry, I know you don't understand English very well. No worries, Deborah. I get that fear as well. I remember when I was going to, we called it club, you know, like we were in club. That was like the youth club, you know, like when you were still a kid, but like turning small, like with small steps, you're turning into a teenager, right? There you can go to a club. And I remember in my club, the place I went to when I was a younger person, I recall that they also had like what is it called? Like they had a basement, and again it was very dark and it was creepy because you know like there was spiders down there and stuff, you know, because it was a club. And yeah, so I definitely get what you mean with that being scary as well. But all I wanted to say with it was just like, it's so funny, right? When you look back at it and you go like, now you don't really mind that much, right? Or at least I don't. Can't talk on behalf of all of you. No, sweetie, it's not your fault. Thank you. That is always something. That is always something. Oh, yeah. Do. Matthias, you are up against Thundershot. Yeah, I see it, and I think I'm losing, because Thundershot already has 11,000 points, where I'm stuck with 4,000 at the moment. So yeah, I'm having great fun here. Thank you, please come again. Oh, come on, there we go. Get me this one. Come on, let me beat the Thundershot. I'm not gonna beat it. Dang it! Thundershot. And one more. Yeah, I lost with almost 4,000 points. Great fun, right? I hate clowns because a friend of my brother was having this mask and always tried to make me cry. Oh, I remember when I, a few years ago, while I was still working here, I was studying to become a, it's called a pedagogue. It's kind of like a like an extra teacher kind of thing. I don't know how to explain it, but I was at a school. That's the more important part. I was working at a school, and then at this school I was working on, they throwed like a Halloween party, right? Like Halloween party. And then the funny thing about that, and also kids in general, I think, is that some kids are very much like it cannot get scary enough, and then other kids are like very soft and like, you know, like you only have to say boo and then they're scared, right? And so what happened was, I thought that I was genius, because what I did was that I was wearing I had like a big white hoodie, which I think all of the kids have seen me in, so like they knew the hoodie and me was like, you know, like that was something I would usually wear. And then what I bought was that I bought the Guy Fawkes mask, you know, like that anonymous mask, but the one I had like light in it and stuff like that. And then the only scary thing I brought was that I brought like a false arm, right? I had a false arm with me. And then what I did was that, so with like the brave kids, or whatever we should call them, like the kids that wanted scary, you know, I would go over to them and then I would pretend like my hand fell off, right? So they would get a bit scared. And then for the more, you know, else ones, I just, you know, like just was wearing the mask, right? And then, you know, the feeling where, you know, you don't think anyone is scared because like everyone knows it's you, but you have a mask on. And then suddenly there was one of the kids that started crying, like, and I didn't, you know, like I didn't notice it at first, and then I was like, oh, you cry, and took off the mask and was like, are you okay, you know, like, and then she went, yeah, I know it's you, Matthias, but I just don't like the mask, you know, like something like that. I was like, no, that is so sweet, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to scare you, it was just like for fun, you know. So I started to like wear it like this, and then didn't put it like really down again after that, because I felt sorry for her. But yeah. Matthias, you are great. Go on vacation and come back as always. Happy as always. I am still happy. Don't get me wrong. I am happy, but I was actually thinking again today. I was thinking when I had to go out here that I was like, oh, I could really need like, you know, like just a week off, right? Just a week. And when I'm saying a week off, it's not from work. It's just like, you know, these streams. How do you say? They get just like it's every Monday afternoon, it's every Wednesday afternoon. It's like gone for me because I have to work, right? Every single week after week. So it would be so nice just to have like a week off, or like, you know, just to stream once in a while. And I think it's just been such a long while as well. Les has been here, and I think a bunch of you guys actually enjoy that there is like a difference between the way I stream and the way Les streams. So I think it would be really good for the stream as well that he would take over a bit, or like, yeah, again, takes a stream from time to time, right? So hopefully he will come and take a stream maybe next week, hopefully. I know he cannot do it this week because he has plans this week, because I spoke with him about that, but I think there is a shot here next week. I was afraid of the dark as a kid if bad people were there, but now I'm only afraid of the dark to fall if there is a hole in the ground I don't see. Oh yeah, yeah, that's not good. Yeah, you have to watch out for that. Oh, yeah, true that, true that. Oh, yeah. When I was a kid, I told my cousin scary stories under the blanket. Then we gave both us to be scary that we screamed and cried out for help. Oh God, that is the worst part. That is when you come up with something that is so scary that you get scared yourself of your own thoughts. Oh no, we miss Lasse a lot. I get that. I hope you are happy with me as well. Do they give you time off during the week since you do the streams? Yeah, you can say that. Like, so if you want to know, me and Lasse are both working under some a little bit different conditions than a lot of normal people, I would say. So you could see us as kind of freelancers. I am working here. I have a contract, of course. So I have some duties, I have some stuff that I have to do, but I am working hourly, or what do you say? Like, so I clock in. Like I come here, do my stream, and then I note down I've been here for so many hours, blah blah blah, and then that's how it works, right? Lasse, on the other hand, does kind of the same thing, but he doesn't have the same contract thing. So what he's more what you would call a freelancer. So what he does more is that when there is a task for him. So let's say we wanted him to paint something, we want him to create some pictures or some backgrounds or what, like it can be a bunch of things, right? But when we need something like that, then he's asked for it and then he can do it, and then he get paid for that, right? And then Lasse works on a lot of other projects, which I also kind of do, but in another way. It's a little bit harder to explain. But yeah, it works out great in the end. But yeah, it is like, can you imagine? For example, on Wednesday, like a normal Wednesday or normal Monday, I would usually go to work, let's say 8, 9 in the morning, and then I would work to like a little bit over midday, so like 1 maybe. And then I would go home, and then I would, like, of course, get some food and like chill for a bit. And then I would go back out here, and then I would have a few hours out here before I go back home again. That is kind of how it works. It's nothing against Lasse, but I enjoy your streams better. Thank you, Deborah. But I think, as you say that, I think that are people that feel the other way around. Like people are different and people enjoy different stuff, right? So I think it's good that we have 2 different personalities. So you have a favorite, because I am sure that people have Lasse as a favorite and some people have me as a favorite. But thank you for letting me know. Lasse is great too. I hope he can take over for a couple of streams so Matthias can get a chance to recharge. Yeah, I mean, it was more a thing of like, it's just, as I said, it is more a thing of like, I feel like it's just been such a long time since I last had like a day off the stream, if that makes sense. He can recharge at the wall button. What? Life would be boring if we were all the same. Definitely agree on that one. Matthias, we are going to have a Tower Empire mock competition on the 30th of April. I hope so. You have. So the thing is, if you want to know again a little bit behind the scenes. Oh, the bar has finished. Let me fix that for you. If you want to know that a little bit behind the scenes, so what that is about is that, so when we make a new tower or a new farm empire country, we have to, of course, make it work. And then we have to make graphic for it, so like the graphics you're seeing, the pictures in the game and all of that, and then that has to be like talking together and working, right? And so the thing is that we cannot make the cup before they have the graphics done for the new tower, right? So at the moment we're just waiting for them to finish up the graphics, and then when we get the graphics, I will make Lasse make the cup, and then we make it, and then we send it off, and then we get someone to make it for us, right? So it will be working soon, hopefully, but we will see. Earwax, what? Life would be boring. Don't you have any girls streaming? Not at the moment, no. Not at the moment. But I cannot say that it won't happen in the future. Maybe some of you remember a long time ago, I think it was only Danish back then, but we had Annette, one of my colleagues, who we have a bunch of girls working on the team, if that is what you're asking, but they're not streaming mostly because they don't want to. But we have Annette. She was on the stream a few years ago talking about, I think it was Tower Empire. It must have been, because I think she is one of the main people behind that. So yeah, I have 203 apples, but I can't use them. Oh no, did you buy everything in the country? Or in the game it's called? Okay, thanks, no problem. With bubblegum. I bought some wireless earbuds and they keep falling out of my ears. How do I get them to stay in? No, that was the one with earwax. With bubblegum. I don't know, which one did you buy? I think mine fits well. I have like the AirPods, Apple AirPods, I think. Matthias, I just scored over 6,000 points, which is my highest, and still became 4th. Could you share some tips and tricks on how to get a bigger score? Yeah, of course. I can do my best, at least. I can do my best. I cannot tell you exactly how a guy or girl, I'm actually not sure. Thundershot, a person like Thundershot, I don't know how does it over and over again. But I can show you a very easy tip to how to get at least a little bit more points than usually. But do remember, it is a little bit about luck and it's a little bit about skill as well, the game. So first of all, what you want to do is that you want to head into the shop right here. To the shop. And as you can see in the shop, we have something called stones. We have power stones. And if you don't know what power stone is the one you get like on the bottom of the game. I'm going to show you after. But bear in mind that you need some of these. So if you have a bunch of golden apples like I have, then you can use some of them like this here to buy these power stones. And then you get more of them. You can see it here at the bottom. I get more and more of these power stones, right? You want these power stones. If you don't have any power stones, you can't really hit the big scores. So be sure to spend some of your golden apples on that. Let me go into the game and then I'm going to show you something you need to bear in mind while playing. Let me show you. So, if it will get me in, of course. Word game. I will get you one soon. I just have to show a little bit tips and tricks on how to be good at the game or how to get good scores in the game. Right now I'm just waiting for some opponents and then I'm going to show you how you can get some good scores. It is of course not always, as I said, you cannot always get a good score because it's a little bit about luck as well on how to get the good scores. But I can for sure teach you a few tricks to up your scores a bit. So let's see if I can even get in here. Yeah, got a match. Let's go. We got ourselves a match. So what you want to do is that, can you see in the middle here? There's like a stone in here, and then you can see like a charger up here. So what that does is that every spin you do, this charges up one more, and then on the 5th one, I think it is, then you can click on it. So let me show you. I'm just gonna choose things here, and now you can see. Oh, now it brightens up. When you click on this now, this is the power stone we use. Boom. Then you get some random numbers to it. So now you get extra points. And now we get a very good one. So now, let's see here. Now we get ourselves a 3x. So one of the plates now, one of the ones, are 3x now. So this one up here we want to fill out now because this is a 3x, which means that we get 3 times the point every time we put something into this. And right there we got a 3x and we got the full plate. And because we got the full plate, we also get an extra spin. So that is kind of just like what you want to do is that you want to remember clicking on this one down here. Then you want to fill out the plates and you want to get these 3 times ones so you get even more points when you fill them out. That is kind of the trick. And yeah, always remember also to keep some of the plates full or at least close to full, because then you can easily, when you're running out of spins, you can easily get a new spin. For example, here you see, well, randomly I got an extra spin, right? And yeah, that is kind of how I play it, at least how I'm doing. And as you can see now, just by doing it, we are at, what is it? I'm at 5,000 something now, right? Yeah. So yeah, that is like the strategy really. And then I'm pretty sure if you do like these, so as you can see here, you can see now I have like 2 stars, but they're not filled out. That is because if you do the whole row, it becomes filling out, and that gives you even more points. So like if you can fill out as many as the gold stars as you can, then you get even more points per plate. But right now, as you can see, I only have 2 spins left here. So I really want to finish up a plate, and I hopefully get this one now. I don't. Now I got it, and then again, we're going to try get one more, because we are running out of spins, so I need it. And now I didn't get the last one, so I'm not going to get an extra spin, which means we end at 7,340 points this round. And that's what I mean, is that sometimes you're lucky. You could see I needed only one free one, and then I could get another spin. Sometimes you're lucky, and then you can make it keep going. But that is at least what I do when I play the game to get the points. As you can see here, the guys are over 10,000 now, which I also was in the round I won. So you can get 10,000 points using this strategy. But there is a little bit of luck to it as well. Sigh. Do sigh. Be quick and don't let the time run out. That is true as well. You need to be quick, because one thing is that you keep getting the spins. But if you keep getting spins and you're running out of time, then it doesn't really matter, right? Today is an important day, 4 weeks off morphin, and I didn't feel anything. Love it. That sounds great, Joffe. Congratulations. Try to use as many epic power stones as you can, especially the free time power stone, which gives a triple point. Definitely agree with Megan there. That is very true. When you build patterns, you will get extra points. Exactly. Oh yeah, the patterns, that is true. There are patterns in the background of the pictures you can fill out as well. If you do that, that'll also give you extra points. I understand now. Thank you. No worries. Hope it helped you out a bit. You have to do that before start. Exactly. So the power stones, you can see here, I have 1,500 of them, which is also a lot. But check that out if you have any power stones before you start the game. If you have some golden apples and you don't have any power stones, you need to go in and buy some, because otherwise you won't be able to hit any of the high numbers as some of the people do. Exactly, there is 100 and 200 button to buy. So yeah, so you don't need that many golden apples. And also remember, if you don't have any golden apples, one thing is of course to play here on the bar. You will get some that way around, but also you have this dragon spinner where you can get some free ones every 2 hours, I think it is. So there are some good ways to get some extra. Should be doable. I still can't buy anything. It doesn't work. If it doesn't work for you to buy anything in the game, please write our support. I think they can help you out then. And remember, always try to close the game and open a new one. Just a moment, guys, sorry. $300 is best to buy, and always buy a chest to open after the game is done. That is also true if you go for the collections, of course. That is true. That is true. Guys, I think we are at that time of the stream where I want to do... Oh. I want to do something for you. I want to click on this button. And then... we will do a little word game. And for you guys that don't know what the word game is where I choose out a word that you can write in the YouTube chat. If you do that, then you are into the competition of winning something off the page. What you can win is that you can win some desired currencies on the page. So that means you can get golden eggs, you can get diamonds, you can get crystal eggs, you can get, yeah, more or less anything from the page of our in-game choices. You decide what you want. I will let you know how many you get of the chosen asset. Congratulations. The word is bingo. B-I-N-G-O. Bingo, right? Bingo in the YouTube chat if you want to participate. And then I will be back for 2 minutes or something. Go! Are you ready with the bingo? Are you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. First winner is Grete Toft. Congratulations, Grete Toft. What's your username? What site do you play on? And what price would you like? Grete Toft. I think actually this is the wrong chair I'm sitting in. Have to move out the way to sit down again. Yeah, I think this is better. Sorrow, if you type more than 2 times, there's some things that you're spamming. That is true, don't spam, please. There is an anti-spam on, so you will be out of the competition if you spam the quiz. Or the quiz, the competition. Maybe that's more true. Rosebud05 Crystal Egg, which is crystal eggs. Thank you so much. I will give you some crystal eggs. Oh, that's the wrong one. I need to go here then. That is true. I have to go to another page to give you that. Here you go. 10 crystal eggs for you. Congratulations. They have been added to your account. Congratulations. Next winner is B.S. Jensen. Congratulations to B.S. Jensen. Is that your username? If not, let me know what your username is. What price would you like? B.S. Jensen. Bingo. Wir haben Bingo. Oh, now it came. Sorry, guys. Ooh. A little one. Beware. Beware. Crystal eggs, please. Yes. So beware is the username, I suppose. There you go. And 10 crystal eggs for you. Congratulations. Those crystal eggs are really popular. Here you go. Next winner is Per Nielsen. Per Nielsen. Congratulations to you. What username do you have? What site do you play on? And what price would you like? keine Milchschnitte, Bingo. Und bist du glücklich, hast du Bingo. There was like a bingo show in Denmark back in the day where they used that song. That's why we know it. Crystal Plumse Danish. Yes, no problem. Congratulations, Plumse. You lucky winner. Farm. Oh no, that's the. I'm doing it wrong again. So come on, here. And Plumse, here you go. 10 crystal eggs for you. Congratulations. Has been added to your account. Roll next winner. Next winner is Hannah Kennedy. Congratulations to Hannah. Hannah, username, site you play on, and what price would you like? Plumse Bamse Poolman. Bingo. Bingo. That's a bingo. Hanne, tillykke. Hanne Kennedy. Whoa, Gambus, shiny. Okay, no worries. You will get a shiny then. Yes, and shiny it is. There you go, you get a shiny in Farm Empire. Congratulations. Next thing you buy should be a shiny. Be aware of that. Congratulations, Andy. Let's roll another winner. Hot Lips 1. Congratulations to Hot Lips 1. What? I think that's the same username, right? But what site do you play on? What price would you like? And if it's another username, let me know that as well, of course. Let me know that as well. Oh, now I have written the B word time because you have been giving the theme song in my head. Wait, what? Bingo. Oh, you wrote bingo. That is a way to destroy competition. Should I check if you ran? I don't know if it throws you out of the competition because of that. But I can check. Oh no! I'm hitting with tiredness. I think I need to go to sleep early tonight. Thanks, Star Manager. Comment. Okay, same. Yes. Yes. At least I presume it's the same. This one, I think. Yes, and you want a Star Manager. Here you go. Next thing you buy as a manager should be a Star Manager. Cool. We can do one last one. Last one. Vestergaard 2003 komogvind krystallig. Oh, that's even perfect, so I can just give it away. Vestergaard 2023 crystal eggs. Stop yawning, Matthias. I also start yawning. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm doing it because I'm tired. I haven't slept well tonight. Here you go. 10 crystal eggs. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we will stop the competition for now. And then we are ready for the next one. When we do that, perfect. Let me go back here, and then I can tell you about our prize page. If you go to our prize page on the site you play on, then there will be an option in 5 minutes time to participate here. It is a Wheel of Fortune, which means that it is a prize that will be decided on the Wheel of Fortune, what you're gonna get. All of the sites get a spin each, and then we will see what you will win. That is how it goes. So good luck with that. It's in what, 4.5 minutes now. So please go in and participate now. And while we wait for that, I think I can do one game bingo spinner. I think that suits up quite nicely, doesn't it? It is okay. The chance to win is so small. True, but at the same time, it's not that small actually. you have 300 people watching, and I think it's only like half participating. So it's only 1 out of 150. And every single time somebody wins, then they get taken out of it. So it gets easier and easier. But I know what you mean. You don't win every single time. Which is unfortunate because you kind of want to win every single time if you could, right? Let's see if I can finish here. Mm-hmm. Just need less to come back so I can win too. Oh, is he good at pulling your name out of the hat? Do. Come on, let me beat Thundershock here. I believe. I think I'm gonna get a little bit of time trouble here, don't I? Bar. Is a new bar already? Oh god, you guys are fast. Let's do another one. Clone. Go for it. Here you go. It's good for you that you win more when less is here. I will do my best to draw your name out next time. How does that sound? I get 6,000 points, I'm still the worst. Wee. New bar. I'm getting empty spins. Yeah, sad, me too. I would love that, Matthias. I will try. But I can't promise that I will succeed. Good evening! Hello, Angel. Angelic. Welcome to the stream. Oh god. Sorry. Is Lasse your best friend at work, Matthias? I don't know. I think yes, you could say that. I mean, I think we have such a small office, we are such a small team that I think we are all at least good friends on the team. But yeah, I would say Lasse is at least the person that I spend the most time with on work, like talking with and like planning and stuff like that. And I think we are, how do you say, we are kind of good friends, yeah. Yeah, I think you would say that. But I also do enjoy a lot of the other guys on the... Can you imagine... If I'm saying this, I'm not trying to be rude or anything against my colleagues, but can you imagine that I feel like we are a little bit the cool nerds that, you know, have gathered together out here and now work together to make this site even better, you know? I think that is kind of the best explanation for us. I can tell you, we just hired a new graphic designer out here, and one of the first things she said after, you know, like I think it was like her first day working here at lunch, she went like, it's so cool that you all are so nerdy, because we are running around, you know, like people like, especially Chrono loves to wear like you know, Superman t-shirts and you know, like really nerdy t-shirt. I don't know if that makes any sense. And a lot of us are like that, you know, like we just wear what we feel like, you know. So yeah, she was like, that is so cool. Like she really enjoyed that, and we were like, well, yeah, we are nerds. Just talk about it, you know. And a bunch of times we also talk about fun games that we don't make ourselves, but we have played, and then that comes into an idea, and then that ideas go into that we, you know, make a game maybe similar or something like that. You're the mighty monkey bunch, or is it what? Is Lassie your best friend, or is it komogvind.dk? I mean, again, as you said, to some extent, I think it's because okay. So one thing when you say friend to me, at least, so one thing for me there is that it indicates that you know that we also do other stuff, or what do you say, like hanging out. And I think me and Les are closer to each other age-wise, and that is making it a bit easier. But then at the same time, Chrono is actually a person that I spend a lot of my free time with because we play the same card game, you know. So a little bit of both, I would say. But we are like a funny little, you know, here. I will actually miss Matthias. He got a very soft voice and is indeed very cute host. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, I'm not. It's not like I'm not gonna come back or not gonna do a stream again. All I just say is that I also want Lesser to do a stream or two from now and then, so I also get like, you know, a break from the stream from time to time. It would have been awesome today, for example, for me to stay at home instead of doing the stream today, but Lesser couldn't do it, and we need someone to do it, so it falls on me. So that is how it is. We have Red Imp UK winning here on Playtopia.com. Congratulations to you. Let me just have a moment to notify all of the lucky winners down. Just give me one moment here, guys. I will be looking into it. Just give me a moment. Just have to get in here and also thank you to everybody that have bought some merchandise from the shop here over the holidays. I will be sending them out tomorrow with the winners when I get the chance. And then it was here, and then I go typing names down. Give me one moment, guys. Oh, just a moment, I will read that out loud. Here we go. Cool, I got all of your names now, so I will just do the spins. Let's see now, I will read all of your texts. So first up, we have Red Imp UK from the US wins, or the international site, as we like to call it, .com site. This is your spin. Let's see what price you will be having here. The first one of tonight. Let's see what price Red Imp UK will win. And it looks like it's gonna be a t-shirt. Congratulations on that. Congratulations on that. Next up, we have MS93 from France. MS93 from France, this is your spin. Let's see what price you'll be getting. Bum ba dum ba da ba dum bum bum ba dum ba da ba dum. French winner. It's also a t-shirt. Congratulations on the t-shirt. Next up we have Basket 1 from the Netherlands. Basket 1 from Playtopia.nl. This is your spin. Let's see what price we'll be getting for Basket 1. My crazy shirt today is, yes, I have OCD, old, cranky, and dangerous. And yes, I have OCD, oh damn. And congratulations to Basket Wonders, 5 months of VIP membership. Congratulations to you. Next up, we have the German winner, Per Micke, 1 from Germany, from Spielmit. This is your spin. Let's see what price Per Micke it will get. Ooh, is it the gift card or is it gonna continue? It's a close one, but I think it's gonna be the gift card though. It is. Congratulations, 25 euro gift card. Or USD, I think, I don't know, even more. Maybe USD is not the best to put it in at the moment. Next up we have Tunnel Evans. Tunnel Evans from the UK, from Play and Win. This is your spin. Let's see what price Tunnel Evans will get from the UK. It can be a gift. I use it every day. What, the shirt? And 3 months of VIP. Congratulations. And last but not least, we of course also have a Danish winner, Dad42 from Denmark, from komogvind. This is your spin. Let's see what Dad42 will be getting. My son got complimented on his shirt from some random guy walking by. That is a great feeling, right? It was so fun. I'm gonna talk about that afterwards. Congratulations, 5 months of VIP. That's a long time. Free VIP for 5 months. Congratulations to all of the lucky winners. You'll be getting your prizes either after the stream if you're winning VIP and stuff like that, or if you have physical prizes, we need, of course, some more information to it. Remember, if you are situated in a position where maybe you don't want a physical item, but you would rather have something else, maybe it could be golden eggs, then of course we can swap it to that if you rather have that. So congratulations once again. Let's jump back to this page, and now I can read what Sine has in store. Sine writes, I think this would be more than one message because I have a lot to say. I am already not good at English, but I love that we have this English stream because I can try to talk written in English. That is great stuff. That means that I can try my old school English and I can learn a lot new. And because Matthias is a Dane, he can mostly understand what I mean and translate it right so your non-Danes can understand me. Thank you to all, because you are not bully us that are not so good to English, but try. And thank you to Matthias for helping to translate what I mean. No worries, happy to make a space where it's fine. I think most of us are in a position where English is not our first language. It is, for most of us, I think, our second language, which means that we actually speak something else and then we try our best when we speak English, and then hopefully we can understand each other. What I usually say also to people, I know why grammar is important. But usually when people are correcting me when I say something wrong grammatically, I usually say, you know what I mean, like literally. Why? You know what I mean. Why do we need, like, communication is mostly about that you understand each other, and that's what we try to do. That is also why we try as much as we can to speak English on these streams, because that is where most of us will be able to understand each other, because it is the most spoken language, as a second at least. My son got, no, there's the comment about getting his shirt from another guy. I wanted to tell you, I remember I have this band. Some of you know it. I've talked about it before. My favorite band is a Swedish band they call Sabaton. They make songs about history and people and things happening in history, and I really love them. They're a power metal band. Sounds really nice if you're into that stuff. But the thing is that, of course, I own a few shirts with them, so I was wearing one of those shirts while I was in America. And then I think Americans generally are a little bit more like they talk to people more than at least we do here in Scandinavia, because we are very introverts here. But yeah, there was a guy who went, "Love the shirt, man," and I just went, "Thank you," because I'm polite. And then he kept going. Then he went like, Sabaton is one of my favorite bands too, and then he just like took up a whole conversation about it, and I was like, that is so great, like that had never happened to me inside of Scandinavia at least, so that was great that somebody wanted to talk a little bit about a little bit about our favorite bands, so that was a fun way to interact with someone. No, the OCD always do what I say I will do. Wait, what? I would really like to play in Gingerbread House, but it's taking forever to unlock. Definitely agree on that. I think on the Danish one, I have played a bit more on my Danish account than I have on my this is Playtopia, yeah, my Playtopia account, and still I only just recently unlocked the Icy Tower, so I know what you mean. It is a far stretch to unlock more, but you should get there if you keep going and keep trying, and especially there should be enough people to play with here when I do the live stream. So you should be able to get some levels in tonight. I correct my friend in Skype because she wants to know, and that is completely fine as well. That's not what I mean. I mean, of course, it is great to learn the right way to say stuff, but at the same time, you don't, how do you say, you just have to think about, you have to think about the most important thing is that we understand each other and that people want to try to speak the language and are not afraid of talking it because they're afraid that they make mistakes. I think we do it a lot in Denmark as well. Like, I think you don't need to be, like, let's say you are from America. You come to Denmark and then you start to try catching up on the language. You start trying to speak the language as good as you can. And Danish is one of those languages, I think most languages are, but we are one of those languages where it is very easy to hear if you are an outsider, like if you're not born in Denmark, if you don't speak Danish from birth, because Danish is a hard language, and at the same time, it has like some very weird sounds, which I think makes it very difficult from outsiders to speak it, so you are... Like, again, you can usually clearly hear when people are not having Danish as their first language. And so what I want to say with that is that I believe a lot of Danes, at least, are very nice to, go like, I understand you, like, I know what you mean, even though it's grammatically wrong, but people are just nice about it because we have the, oh, you're trying, that's even, like, that's better than that you're not trying, And that is all what I wanted to say with it. It's just that I again agree. Personally, when I speak other languages, I will try my best to learn it so I speak it fluently and so I speak it without any grammatic mistakes. But at the same time, it's also like, if one thing slips, then at least we understand each other, right? That's what I want to say with it. It's actually the third language, but I am used to it because I work at the university, and the first language there is the university's Pidgin English. What is Pidgin English? Oof, reclaim on life. What? That is not allowed. What? Did you just get a commercial? Have anyone got ads while we are live? I should have turned it off, but if YouTube are doing it without my permission, I will sue them. Oh, I will not, but I will take a talk. I will write them. Let me know if you get anyone, like, don't get me wrong, when you start the live stream, let's say you come from something else or whatever, and then you go to the live stream, there should be an ad running the first time you open up the live stream. But while we are watching the live stream, there should be no ads while you watch the live stream. If you experience there will be ads in the middle of the show, let me know, because then I will need to change something. I will need to speak with them, because we talked about it here, and we don't want ads in the middle of our... So glad to hear that you guys don't experience it, but let me know if you do. I'm going to visit the Netherlands next year, and thank goodness she speaks English, because I'll be lost. English is very hard because so many words sound the same but mean different. That is true though, but at the same time it's also, I think it's a nice language. I recall when I was a kid, and we started learning English. I think that was one of my favorite subjects when I was a kid, because I found it so interesting to speak a language that, not like, I mean, don't get me wrong, a lot of people know it now, but when you were a kid and you were good at it, that was special. No ads. What? 12,000 points? That is crazy. I mean, again, as I say, Thundershot is really good at the game. I know that. Punisher is really good, the game. When 10 people from 20 countries speak English, but none of them is a native speaker. That is true. You know, the funniest one I get, also, again, I also think, one thing is that I think we are one of the, I think Danish is very close related to English, so it's also easy for a Dane to pick up English as a language. But at the same time, one thing I really find funny is that I have tried, not to brag, but a little bit, I've tried a few times throughout my life where I have met people from England or I've met people from the US, and they are guessing where I'm from because they think I am from Britain or that I am from a state or something. Like they're very confused sometimes because they are like, you know, like, where are you from again? And I think there was once, I still recall, that was a really fun one. We were at a skiing place in France called, I think it's called Tignes. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it in French, but I was in Tignes, a skiing place in France, and then we went like it was one of the, you know, places you go as a young person, right? And there was a party and stuff, and so we were at this place, and then I just spoke with people, and then I spoke to some English people, and then they started talking. I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then they were like, "Oh, are you from?" Then they guessed on, like, I don't know, somewhere in England. Let's say Manchester. And they were like, "Are you from Manchester?" And I was like, "No, why?" And then they were like, "Where are you from then?" And I said, "I'm from Denmark." And then they were like, "What?" And I said, "Yeah, what?" And then they were like, "You speak better English than most in our country." And I was like, "What?" I don't know. I just speak English. What? You know? And I found that very funny, you know. But I also get it to some point because, I mean, I'm a big Liverpool fan when it comes to football, and I have been to Liverpool. I love Liverpool. Great city, great people. But the English is real. Like, I need to be ready when they speak sometimes. Some of the people, some of the Scousers, you need to pay very much attention when they speak, because the words that they go fast, and it goes, it's hard to catch up on sometimes. Mathias, you never walk alone. Thank you. I love the Mercy side slang. It is great. Don't get me wrong. It's great. It's just, it can be hard to catch on what they are saying from time to time. I'm serious. I'm being serious. Even people who live in North America and speak only English don't get the right spelling. That is true. Like, listen up. I'm a Dane. I'm living in a country with 6 million people, and we have our words. We have our way of speaking and writing. And even I think most Danes don't even know how to do that correctly. Like, there are so many rules and things, and like, you should say it like that, and what does this mean, and should there be a R at the end, or should there be, you know, there are so many rules and stuff. It's really hard to get everything right. I think you need to, like, I know some people is really, like Aisha, for example, our support, Aisha, she's really good at grammar, like completely insane into it. And I think some people it just comes very natural for, and then some people, of course, also are very much into it. Like, they will read up upon it, or they will check up on what is the right pronunciations of things, right, and then go into a big one. But at the same time, it's also very weird because, like, again, I'm living in a very small country. What is they called in English even? So, you know, like when your foot, like you are wearing a new pair of shoes, and then your shoe is like, it's like irritating your foot. You know what I mean? Like when you're walking and then your foot gets irritated, then you have, does it even say on these? Because I have it right now. What would that be in English? It doesn't say in English. What is that? Blister. Exactly, that is what you get. But don't you have a word for, like, when the thing is happening? In Danish, we will say, yeah, that's the funny one. So where I'm from in Denmark, we will say scour. It's the shoe scour. So that means, like, the shoe is like biting me. The shoe is like irritating my foot, right? That is what we say. But then if you go to Zealand, which is where Copenhagen is placed, like the capital of the country, they would say gnaver. They would say, we say scour, they say gnaver for the completely same thing. Gnaver is more like, you know, when you have like a hamster, when that is biting something, that is gnaver, or like, you know, like that is like more of a biting kind of thing, right? where scour is like I think an older word that doesn't really like mean something similar, but it's meaning kind of the same, right? And I find that really fun because, you know, it's like we live in such a small country, and then we have two completely different words for the same freaking thing, and even that we can agree on. And the same as medicis, yeah. Medicis træls. Træls is a Danish word for like awful, or that is not good, you know, like, oh, that is awful, that's not nice, that's not good, right? Træls. But it's a word that we mostly use on the mainland of Denmark, and then the Isles doesn't use it that much, if they even do. I think mostly it's Jutlanders people. So yeah. It is funny. I love languages. My old Faroese priest arranged hotel and tickets and travel to Liverpool games. Oh, really? That is nice. That is nice. I guess, how far can you go from the Faroe Islands and then to England, like directly? Because they're not that far from each other, like compared to Denmark, right? But I don't know how to. Can you like take a plane or a boat or something? When I try to speak English, I mostly use the Danish. Matthias, please translate Orstilling. I don't even know Orstilling. That is like, when I try to speak and write English, I use the Danish way of speaking, you know. But I hope people still understand the point. Definitely. There is something to the placement of the words when you are speaking English compared to Danish, and like what order does they come, right? So that's how it works. Oh yes, but over Copenhagen. Okay, so you need to go to Copenhagen and then you go to England. Okay. I was more thinking if there was actually something else, because I know you must have an airport, right? Because you can fly to the Faroe Islands, I'm pretty sure. But maybe that is only through Denmark. Bar! Is it done again? God dang it, you guys. You guys are quick. If you are lucky, guys, you can get a bar now, and then there will still be a last one if you're quick. But I think you need to play like through it now. I think you need to you get a go on it for that to happen. So please go give it a shot. New bar. What did Jimmy write? A few times every year, Noros or a cruise ship sails. Okay, cool. Naruna love to sail. Am I missing something here? Jimmy, that is two different things in Copenhagen. Oh, there! Eller romkugler i Jylland og trøfler i København. Is that a thing? Probably. But again, just imagine, guys, just imagine. This is such a small, little, cute country we have here. And even us, we can agree on a single freaking thing. It depends so much on what little different area you are from, right? Oh God, we can't even agree on, like, for example, it's so funny. In my city, I live in the city of Aalborg, right? And this is where our office is placed as well. In the city of Aalborg, we have a river. It's called a fjord, right? Limfjorden, that runs through the city, right? So on the other side of the fjord, we have another city. We have a city called Nørresundby, which is kind of part, but not really. And then there's my city, Aalborg, right, on the other side of the river, right? If you are from the northern part of northern Jutland, the place I'm from, like the big area I'm from, if you are from the northern part, which means that you have lived all of your life, or at least some of your life, on the other side, on the northern side, right? Then they will go that is the best place, right? And then if you are from the other side of the river, you will say that is the best place. Isn't that funny, right? Depending on which side of a river, it's a fjord, but you get the idea, right? You can disagree on which side is the better one. Isn't that funny? I find something like that hilariously fun. It's so funny, Matthias. I am born in Aalborg, but I live in Næstved. I worked in Louis Nielsen. And when people get these glasses, I say, came back if it's scour. But first, after half a year, man was so cool when I asked what I mean with scour. First, I realized it was a noisiest word, and people in Næstved don't understand me. Exactly. I still recall. I tried it 2 times throughout my life where I said something, and then a Copenhagen, like a person from the Zealand, Copenhagen area, just goes like, "What? Like, what are you saying?" And the first one I still recall, that was when I said mower, mower. So the thing is, in Danish, we have this, like, at least again from where I'm from, we have a word mower or moel that is like something that is very dirty, or like, you know, like it is very unclean. Like, for example, let's say that you are a kid and you ran around in the mud and you are having fun in the rain, right? And then you come in to your mother, and then she will go, "Oh, you are very mole," right? Because that means you are very like dirty, you know, like you have been outside playing all day, you know. And then that word mole sounds a lot like moe. Moe, it's a bird, right? That is like a seagull in Danish. Moe, mole. You get it, right? Very similar words. So when a person I was speaking to from Copenhagen went something about being like, you know, was playing outside and then got dirty, then I went, "Oh, you got very mole." And then the person looked at me and was like, "What does this have anything to do with birds?" And I was like, "What?" And then like, "Why would you say that?" And I went, "'Cause it means dirty." And they're like, "What?" And I said, "Yeah, mole. That is a word for like you are been playing outside and you got dirty, you know, and in the mud and stuff, like you were talking about." And then like the mind of the person just completely exploded, and I was like, "Is that a Danish word?" You know, that's so good. New bar again, or is it an old one? Oh no, it's the old one. No, it goes there every week. I lived there in Faroe for 16 years. Wow, that's also... I really want to go to the Faroe Islands. I think they're so pretty, but I've never been there. I have a few friends that has been, and they also talk nice about it. So I need to go there someday to see the Kingdom of Denmark. But in summer times, there are a few who only goes to Tórshavn. Måge og Åge gik en tur, så kom tågen og mågen op og slås, og Åge redde mågen, og alle var glade. Oh, tongue twisters, even better, right? But yeah. Yeah, and I also remember the first time I heard that Copenhagen people call it gnaver and not scour. And it was me saying, I mean, my shoe scour, you know? And then the person that I spoke to was from Copenhagen. I was like, "What are you saying?" And then I tried to explain it, and then she goes, "Oh, gnaver." And I was like, "No, what? Gnaver? What? Gnaver, that is something animals do. What are you talking about?" That's how they say it. It's so funny. I presume you guys will have that all over the world, that you have like these small different ways of saying stuff in your country and like different areas, but I find them very funny. It is very funny, especially also between Danish, Swedish, and Norwegian. There are some very funny ones where a sweet little Danish word means something completely different on Swedish or or Norwegian. There are some funny ones where you go like, "Oh, that doesn't exactly mean the same in our languages." And you have to watch out. You have to watch out. Some of them are pretty tricky. Oh, can I save this? Yeah, I can. Cool. Guys, 20 seconds here onto the next Wheel of Fortune. It is golden apples on the Wheel of Fortune. Please go and participate if you want to be part of it. You have 10 seconds to do so, otherwise I will find a winner, and then I will spin some prizes for that winner. The code is Giri. That is true. My game froze. Sad to hear. Maybe it's because we do the draw now. Kes the Vodka. Congratulations to Kes the Vodka. You are the lucky winner here of some golden apples. Let's see how many golden apples that will be. So let me go to the wheel. And guys, I have put up the prices a bit. It's been some time since we played Bingo Spinner, so I updated the wheel and put I would say some nice prices on there. So the lowest one is a 1,000 golden apples, but we have all the way up to 5,000 guys right over there. So good luck to the winners. Let's see how many golden apples we'll be giving away here on the second spin of the evening. And first in-game prize wheel. Oi, are we going to the 5,000 already? That could be great. 5,000. Very nice. Very nice. Congratulations to the lucky winners. 5,000 to you. Let me note that down. Give me one moment. Give me one moment. Just like that. Just like that. Perfect. Very nice. We still have one prize wheel left, guys. So if you want to participate in that, please go to your prize page, participate now. You can still make it. It will be drawn in 23 minutes, so you have some time to do so. A cake in Denmark and Jutland is called romkugle. But in Copenhagen, they call the same cake a truffles. That is true. At least I've heard it as well. I've seen it. But again, you also have to remember, in Copenhagen area, they will also like to pay 3 times the price for it. Where in Jutland, where we are from, we pay not that much. We don't want to pay that much. Then we just don't buy it. Then we just go like, egg and I. That's too much. We don't want that. We need more winners per try. Wait, what? Oh, that could actually be fun. So you mean like on the same one you can win multiple? I play Bingo Spinner every day. I need apples. Go for it, man. There's been a bunch of apples already on it here, and if you're lucky, you can get even more. What is it that goes in now? That's like right there. Yeah, it's the same. Oh my lord, is my camera. Is it gonna be bad for eternity or what? Can I do? Oh, that was a lot. But it did work though. So let's go like that. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Why can't we give each other gifts like apples? Oh, do you want to hear? It's kind of a long answer, but I can go for it if you want to hear it. But the thing is, so yeah, when you are making games like we do, you want it so that people, of course, are having fun and people enjoy it. And then at the same time, you also want like a balancing system. So you want that people can do what they want in the game, but at the same time, you also want that to be so that there is a few reasons to buy stuff in the game, for example, right? So you want to balance that actually happens some purchases for the game, and then at the same time, you also want people to enjoy it. So the easy answer for the Bingo Spinner is that Bingo Spinner is a very old game, and that we can't really change any more in the code, which means that we can't really update or change anything as it is right now. And then the longer answer is that even though we could change it, we probably wouldn't, because we have had some troubles in some of our other games, because we have made it freely that you guys can change and exchange with each other and use it as gifts and stuff. And there's a lot of good things about it, but at the same time there's also a lot of bad things about it. So that is the more long answer for it. Matthias, could you play in Gingerbread House? I want to see what it looks like. Of course I can, of course I can. Just give me one moment here. I just need to check something. Just like that. And where is the game? Let's do that quickly, and then we can do it. Yeah, let me do that. I do one game there, and then we do a lot of the other prizes, because we still need a bunch of other prizes to give away throughout the stream before we are done for today. Okay, so back to the map, And here we go. Gingerbread house. Come and join me, guys. We play the gingerbread house. It's not that big of a difference. The mostly different thing about it is that the game itself is it's a longer game you play in the gingerbread house than in the other one. And it's the same if you go up one more to the what is that called? The ice palace, I think it's called. Then it's an even longer game. Yes, ja, jeg kan godt forklare det igen på onsdag. Wait, what? Okay, then I can tell you that is very interesting, Eva. But at the same time, that is not what a that is not what a romkugle is here. A romkugle is here is actually what you describe as. Wait, what? Do I misunderstand it? Yeah. So here in where we are from, I would say a romkugle is what is left over of other cakes. So like when the baker are making cakes and then they don't sell them, then they will bring all the cake together and then they will mash it together, and that is what will become the romkugle. So what you explain as the truffle is what I would consider a romkugle, if that makes sense, in your explanation at least. That is what I would, if I had to explain what a romkugle is, then the romkugle is all the leftover bread from the day before that the baker didn't sell. They use that, smash it together, and then they create this new cake they call a romkugle. And studenterbrød, exactly. Studenterbrød is the same kind of cake thing they use. But at the same time, I know what a truffle is. Like I have eaten it, I have seen it, so I think I know what you mean. No, I disagree. Romkugle is the leftover bread. That is what I know. I mean, it is okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Don't get me wrong. Maybe I am wrong. But what I know from bakeries is that the baker takes the leftover bread, and that is what that becomes into the romkugle cake. And I know that because I know in the city I'm from, sometimes they will have like a sale on romkugle because there were a lot of leftover from the day before, and therefore they would make a lot of romkugle, which is why they were on sale. So that was the reason behind it. Because I know I have eaten a lot of romkugle, and it tastes amazing. They only use the wiener, not gert. Or probably, I don't know. It's disgusting. To some extent it is, but it tastes good. It tastes good. In Bilka, the romkugle is called trøffelkugle, but there is a chocolate in it. Oh, okay. Maybe we can talk more about romkugle on Wednesday if you want to. Maybe I should take the opportunity to bring a romkugle and eat on stream then. I heard I just got a message, so probably somebody is showing me that I'm wrong, which I probably am. But again, from my understanding, from what I know about the cake romkugle, that is that is what it is. It's like an yeah, don't know how much else. Doesn't matter. We don't have to discuss cake. Just eat it. That is even better. Guys, I am almost done with this game. As you can see, it takes a little bit more time. You can see I still have 1.5 minutes left here to finish up. After this, I will be going through last week's comments, and then after that, we will continue on, do a little word game, and then I think we will have the last Wheel of Fortune, and then that will be the end of today's stream. So I hope you guys are ready for it. I can't understand how you keep doing it, Thundershot. You win again. Good job. Ooh, can I get a second at least? That could be nice. Do. Just like that. And I can see I need to wait 40 seconds. Or at least till the last person is done. Okay, I'm gonna try to translate it. The main part of the ingredients in a romkugle is wienerbrød. The main ingredients of the truffle cakes is the hindbærschnitter. Okay. Okay, dry cakes. Is that what you call it? Remember the dragon spinner. True that. Oh my god, look at the score. Yeah, that score is amazing. But again, remember, this is the bigger house, so we have more time and more spins to do it in. But still, Thundershot is really good at it. Ormkul with pineapple to Matthias. No, no pineapple, thank you. I feel great without the pineapple, thank you. I like what I can get out from this discussion about Romkul and Trüffel is that we need komogvind Playtopia to buy me some cake so I can taste it and then I can figure out which one is the better one. That is what I hear you guys are telling me, is that we need as a company to figure out which one is the better one. And the only way to do it is to give me some cake, right? That is what I hear, right? I mean, that is what I'm hearing. That is what I'm hearing. Guys, let's do last week's comment. So, as you guys probably know by now, each week we do a comment draw from last week's stream. You can write a comment afterwards. If you do, then if you write your username, the site you play on, and what price you would like, the next week I will choose a comment. I will read what. Sorry, I will read out loud whatever you wrote, and then I will give you the price you are asking for, and then everyone is happy. So let's do it and see which week's comment draw winner we have. We have Red Imp UK. This is a good stream for you. This is the second time you win already. Thanks for a great stream, Red Imp, on Paul Star Manager, please. And I can say thank you so much to you, Red Imp UK, for that nice little comment. And you want a Star Manager, so let me do it like this, I think. Now, okay, so I think there is a difference between the scenes then. What is it that the oh, is the, yeah. No, no. Oh, my camera is so even better, even better. Give me a moment here, guys. Oh god, it's even worse now. Okay, and now you can see that this is actually not easy. Okay, come on, and there we have it. Good job, Matthias. Nice. So, there we go. Red Imp UK, you needed a price tower, right? It was Star Managers, right? POV Star Manager, yeah. Cool. Think this is you, Red Imp. Here you go. And for that beautiful comment, you'll of course get 2. So when you're gonna play Tower Empire, remember the next 2 things you buy should get into Star Manager. So buy the things that you really want to be Star Managers in your game. And now my mouse is gone. Here we go. And we go back here for a second. And then I go here and here. And then I can take you here. And then I can go here. And I can write a word that I want you guys to write, and that word will be cake. Write cake if you want to participate in the word game. Cake. Write cake to participate in the word game. So guys, are you ready? Have you written cake? Cake is nice, especially whilst playing on komogvind and playing Dragon Crystal. Yeah, cake. Oh, it's actually been. Has it been some? I think it's been some. No, that's not. That's not true. I got cake on Wednesday. That's true. We get cake out here on Wednesdays. So I usually get a little. It's a very small piece of cake we get though, but usually I get like a little piece of cake every Wednesday. Now let's go for the first winner. First winner is Carlson. Johnny, congratulations. What prize would you like, my friend? Is it golden balls? I would presume. That is. Oh, that was the wrong button. I clicked there. My bad, guys. My bad. I didn't hope I scared you. Sorry. I clicked on something that started playing. That was not too good. I don't know. Hope the stream's getting taken down for that sound thing. Cake, cake, cake. You people are not nice. I'm trying to avoid cake. Sorry. Congratulations, guys. The bar is finished as well. Let's make a new one, and then that is going to be the last bar for tonight. So let me just add a little bit extra. How many likes did you give me? You gave me 113, okay? So I think we're going to do it like that, and then we're going to give you like that. I think that is fair. So on the last bar, guys, there's 1,000 golden apples to everyone, and then there is 60 gold bars if you want to participate. Carlson, Johnny, what price would you like? I need your answer soon. Otherwise, I will just give you something. And I think you're gonna get some golden balls if you don't answer. You want Drawe Crystal. Thank you, Johnny. Let me give you that instead then. I think my mouse is a bit weird, isn't it? Probably this one. Yes, this is you. 10 crystal eggs for you. Congratulations, that has been added to your account. Dawik! Did you get scared? Because I was talking about something else? Okay, let's go. Next winner is René Bière. René Bière, congratulations to you. What price would you like? What is your username? What site do you play on? René Bière, just like that. René Bière here on YouTube. Bam bam, ram badam bam bam bam. Remember likes. I put the likes on, no worries. René Bière, what price would you like? Oh my god, I need to go pee. Be right back. Have a nice trip. René, we need you to answer. The code is POGU. P-O-G-U. POGU. POGU. René Bjardico, good egg. Yes, no worries. Golden eggs is what it means. Let me give you that. You sure you don't want the crystal eggs instead? Golden eggs. You can get 100 golden eggs then. Congratulations, that has been sent to you. Moving on, next winner is Mikael Sørensen. Congratulations to Mikael Sørensen. What price would you like? Wait, what? There we go. What price would you like? What is your username? And what site do you play on? Go for it. Blue Cecil, komogvind crystal eggs, please. No worries, you're gonna get that. And then I think if we are a bit quick, we can actually make a last winner here. Are you ready for that, guys? Blue Cecil, 10 crystal eggs for you. Congratulations. Let's do one last winner and then we will move on. Last winner is Mette Callison. Congratulations, Mette. You've been writing a lot tonight. Maybe that helped you out here. I don't think that counts for anything, but still very nice to see a winner. Mette Callison, congratulations. What is your username? What price would you like? Guldbar, perfect. Golden bars, but what username? What username? Hvad brugernavn har du? Gå ud fra det kommer ind. Hvad brugernavn? Hvilket brugernavn? Tak skal du have. Hvorfor kommer den ikke her? There we go. Perfect. Thank you so much. And you said golden bars, so I have to go here. Give me a moment. Medica, let's go. There you are, and you want golden bars. You get 100 of them. Congratulations, they have been added to your account. Congratulations. You should be able to go and check now if you want to. So, congratulations to all of the lucky winners. Let's move back to this one. Okay, so guys, in what 1 minute and 40 seconds we have the last Wheel of Fortune for tonight. It is of course with the bonanza on, which means there is a extra chance to win even more golden apples than there was on the last wheel. So please go participate now if you want to be part of the chance to maybe be the lucky winner of the last Wheel of Fortune of tonight. And after that, that's the end of the stream. And then I will be turning off, say thank you all for this time, and then we'll see you all again on Monday, where we'll be playing a new game. And then I'll be giving out the stuff, so that is handled by tonight. So you get all of the diamonds, the golden apples you won tonight on the Wheel of Fortune and so on. So let's go. What game is on Wednesday? Any idea? Yeah, the game on Wednesday is Bingo 90. We're gonna do the 90 bingo show thing. So there will be physical prizes and stuff like that. It's gonna be great fun, hopefully. So we will see. We will see. It will be the Bingo 90 show. That was why we did Bingo Spinner today. Yes, love bingo. Great to hear. Great to hear. Hopefully we'll have some glad lucky winners on Wednesday's stream. But again, remember, if you don't speak Danish, it can be a little bit hard to follow along, but you can do a try. I just have to remember. True. Oh no, not Bingo 90. Yes, Bingo 90. You know it. You love it. And I'm gonna handle it all by myself. That's gonna be very interesting, I feel like. Having a Bingo 90 stream all by myself. We will see. Love Bingo 90. It is a good game. No worries. We have the last winners now coming in. Let's see who the winner is here on Playtopia.com. Only with you, so are both Number Reader and Peter Scrum. Yeah, exactly. I am the host and the number girl and everything at the same time. Pool I want to play. Pool we will be streaming soon. So for you guys that don't know about it, Pool is going through a major update these days. I don't think it's out yet. I think it's gonna come out here soon. When the new update is hitting, we're gonna play Pool on stream. Danske Bar, if you got this to you want here on Playtopia.com. Remember, if you want a video of the other pages, this is a spin for you as well. Let's give it a spin and let's see how many golden apples we'll be giving away here on the last spin of the evening. Congratulations every winners. Definitely agree. Congratulations to all of the lucky winners. Let's see. Is it another 5,000? That would be even perfect, because that's gonna get very easy for me to give out the prizes. Thank you so much. 5,000 golden apples for all of the lucky winners here tonight on the Wheel of Fortune. Congratulations. And that, guys, you can actually do it like this, concludes today's stream. Thank you all so much for joining in. Hope you had a blast. Hope you had some fun. Hope you enjoyed. And don't really have much more to say other than thank you all so much for participating. Thank you so much for watching this stream. Hope to see you all again on Monday. If you feel for it, there is a daily stream on Wednesday. You can be part of it if you want to. It's probably going to be a bit hard because it's going to be in Danish and we're going to play Bingo 90. But you can give it a go if you want to. It will be nice for our viewers if you will at least have the stream running. That is always nice. Remember to comment afterwards. And So, are we done? Anything else? No, I did do the common draw already. I did do a common draw. Thank you, Matthias. I can even show you again. I think it's right there. It's Red Imp UK1, the common draw. And got 2 star managers for it. Thank you for Bingo-tastic stream. And Francis, wish you a good raid, Nancy. Thank you so much. Thanks for this live. I'm going now. I'm getting my son from his work. Oh, even great. That's funny. That sounds like my dad, because my dad also have 2 sons that is working at the moment. My brother is working. Oh, he's not working. He actually was working kind of across the street from here. Not really. It's a bit further away, but like, and he works night shifts. So he goes to work at like 4 p.m. and then he is there until midnight, something. So yeah. Sorry, says I'm tired and stupid. No, you're not stupid. You're not stupid. You just forgot the part where we did it. It's great you ask. I just double checked as well, you can say. But thank you all so much for joining in. Hope you enjoyed, and see you all again on Monday. Have a good one till we see each other again. Bye bye and take care.